These are 3 hard-earned jewels that'll save you blood, sweat, and tears. We have to learn them the long way. You don't have to.
1, 2.
It's 3 the hard way.
When you talk about stuff like CapCut and editing software, what are you using it for? You know, like if I'm shooting something that's meant to be viewed in a specific environment and you're gonna take 2 hours out of your day to sit down and prepare to watch it, I wanna make sure that I have probably the best tools possible, as opposed to I'm getting this 30-second bite that I'll probably watch once, twice, 3 times if you're lucky. Give it a minute and a half and I'm on to the next thing. I'm probably not gonna think about it again. Like, it doesn't really matter at that point, right? Like, there's just a level of fidelity that's not necessary for that kind of content. It's more about speed. And if you can get it out quickly without having to push too many buttons or understand all of these settings, just get it done. If there's 2 options, the only way that I'll roll the dice is if it's a situation where both of them will be positive outcomes for me. Then I might roll the dice in that sense, but I'm not gonna risk like the house on, something I don't know how it's going to turn out. I think when there isn't like a clear answer, previous experience I think is the key. Like if you're able to tap into like other things that you've done that might relate to whatever this decision that you're trying to make is, leveraging that, and then any guidance that you might be able to garner from other people that have been through something like what you're trying to decide on, those would probably be the 2 things that I would lean on. One of the good habits that I've seen in the past, and I think one of the first people I saw do it was a guy named Matthew Encina. I think he was making the decision as to when he wanted to leave his job that he had been at for a long time. And he wrote out pretty much the pros and cons and how it would benefit him. That seems really, really simple, but a lot of times we try to make the decisions in our head and it's hard to keep track of like, how much does this weigh and what is the impact of this thing and how do I really see this? But when you're looking at it on paper and it's clearly written out, sometimes it makes it a lot easier to make that decision. Building a deck and writing a movie script and building a website, it's all the same. It's a process. Like they all have their own process that starts out with a vision and idea, and then you figure out what is your blueprint, and then you execute that blueprint in the actual medium. Building a deck, for the most part, that's not where the decision making is happening. I liken it to like motion graphics. Like you'll have your storyboard of what you want the motion to do within After Effects. It's similar to like, I want my deck to have this many slides with this content on it. That'll all be outlined and written in a Word document prior to actually building the deck. So I don't build the deck and make the decisions within the deck. Like I have a whole document where everything is written out and then it's just executing it within the deck.